Taurus, welcome to your you versus them love reading between you and your person. Reverse the roles if necessary. I repeat, reverse the roles if necessary. Okay, so if you're on the other side, don't take it personally, just take the side that resonates. Okay. Okay, so brattystarot.com is where it's at. If it does resonate, you can book a personal reading with me, either pre-recorded or you can book a Zoom call, which is really fun as well. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you do end up enjoying this video. I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to have you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Show me Taurus. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Wands. I feel like I already know what's going on. The Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Show me the person that Taurus has on their mind romantically. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Cups. The Star. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. So you have the Six of Wands in reverse for your overall energy that you're currently projecting towards your person. Show me that Six of Wands. I'm going to take pop-outs. The Six of Swords. Okay. Two sixes, positive change. The Queen of Cups. For some of you, this is a same-sex relationship. It's obviously not for all of you. Okay. And the High Priestess. Wow, very intuitive at this time. Very in touch with your emotions. You could totally be like head over heels with this person. Why is that Six of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? I think that with that Six of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, with that Six of Swords right next to it, it's almost like any kind of feelings of invalidation, is that a word? Any feelings that didn't validate you, any feelings of not feeling worthy, of not feeling good enough, not feeling like you deserve some kind of recognition, whatever it may be. You're just simply moving on from that. It's like something that you felt like you didn't get a pat on the back for, or some kind of positive attention you felt like you didn't get for something, or for your contribution or investment in this connection, or whatever it is. You may just be like, you know what, it's really not worth it. I'm just going to move on. You're very in love with this person. There's something about what's that High Priestess in reverse? The Six of Pentacles. Something about your intuition is saying to give to this, and it feels like your intuition is pretty on point. You are very much in this mode of following your heart, for lack of a better term. I know that sounds corny. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. For a lot of you, you're starting to realize like, oh my God, like this is the person that I want, or this is it for me. This is the person that checks off all of the boxes. This is my choice. You know, for the Tauruses I'm talking to anyway, reverse it if you need to, but that's what I'm getting. Cards don't lie, baby. You got the Queen of Wands in your feelings for your person. Tell me about that Queen of Wands. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Ooh. You may be wondering if this person is deciding whether or not to share something with you. Okay. Or you could feel like this person is trying to offer a perspective that you may feel is there's something about this person's perspective. Maybe they're trying to gain perspective. It's like you may feel like they have a decision to make, but there's some form of insecurity that's causing them not to make the decision. And so, or worry or something like that. And so you may feel like they're really not doing anything at all. And with that Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, and King of Pentacles all in reverse, except for the Queen of Wands, it seems like there's this sense of you holding a grudge, or you still being attached to some kind of past issue, whether it's specifically about your person or whether it's about something that you've endured in your life. There's definitely a feeling of you being used a lot. I know that a lot of Tauruses get used a lot because you guys are very like giving and generous. I mean, for instance, the Six of Pentacles is like Taurus moon, you know, so it's like I'm kind of, and you know, the Six of Pentacles can be like a charitable card. And so I'm wondering if for some of you, you feel like you've been very used in the past. And so, but there's something about that with that Six of Wands in reverse, the Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands, where you're like, yeah, no, that, like, of course I was used. Like, why wouldn't people want to use me? I'm the, you know, it would probably make them feel like $1 million to be able to do that to me, you know, or I know that's probably a weird way to look at it, but, you know, it doesn't mean that you should be accepting of that, but you're kind of coming into your own where you're like, well, I'll never let these people use me again. Or, you know, it's something like that. You're very attracted to this person, but there, it feels like you are coming to this form of confidence within self. Like, yeah, these people use me, but look at me now, you know, or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Knight of Cups in reverse for how you view your person. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. You feel like this person's very guarded at times, you know? You may feel like at times this is the type of person who will get really confused about whether or not they want to be vulnerable, or you may feel like they're out of energy sometimes, or, you know, it's like you guys could be fighting. You guys could have like a day-long fight and just feel like this person is too tired to give you any love or give you any snuggles or, you know, text you or whatever the case may be. And you may feel like there's a reason why this person is very guarded in some cases. You may feel like this is somebody who's been through a lot, or maybe you've been through a lot with this person. Why is that Knight of Cups in reverse? The Lovers in reverse. You may be wondering sometimes if this is equal, or you may be feeling like you don't get enough from this person because you're not really sure if it's equal, or you could be wondering if they have another person. From beginning to end, Ace of Wands, the World. Person inspires you in some way. This person lights a fire under your ass, basically. But you're wanting to close out an old chapter. Like, for instance, if you guys are in a relationship, maybe you're like, okay, well, now I want to get engaged. Or, you know, if you guys have just been talking for a while, it's like now you want to seal the deal, or, you know, whatever. So you have the Two of Swords in reverse for your future actions. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. I wonder why that is. The Magician. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Ace of Wands in reverse. You could start feeling like this person's fucking playing games with you, you know? Five of Swords, Page of Swords. You could feel like this person's being like a little bit of a little manipulator, a little conniver, or, you know, it's like there's something that maybe you feel like they're just being a little manipulative of some sort. And you're kind of looking at them like, you little bitch, like, I want this, or I'm trying to plant these seeds. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're definitely about that life, Taurus. Like with that Two of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands, you're like, okay, you want to go? Like, let's go. You want to talk? Like, let's talk. You want to fight? Like, let's fight, right? But like, I still want you, you know. And you do not doubt yourself in like a battle of wits. You know, this is like you got all the you want all the smoke, you know. And it's not like anything crazy. It's just like the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. But like, you may feel like this is the type of person who will do anything to win an argument with you, but you may feel like they're ill-equipped with the Page of Swords, you know? You're like, okay, what is the Page of Swords to the Magician? Like, you really want to go, like, I'm a wizard of words, honey. You know, like that's because the Magician is Virgo Gemini energy, but it's Mercurial energy, and Mercury is about communication and words, as is the Page of Swords. But let's be honest, the Page of Swords really isn't anything to the Magician. The Magician got all the elements, honey. Okay. All right. And so this person may do these underhanded tactics to like with you or something like that, you know, because they feel like they can't. Basically, it's like they're bringing a grape to a sword fight. Okay. Let me see something real quick. What's going to happen between you two from this person's side? Okay. All right. So person number two, in your energy, you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh. All right. Wow. We both got the high priestess. This is very interesting. You definitely feel like Taurus has a lot of trust issues, but you don't feel like they're trying to hide that at all. You feel like there's a lot of trust issues that they have or some kind of emotional issues, but you don't feel like they try to hide that. And you could feel like it stems from childhood with that Six of Cups. Reverse it if you need to, guys. Um, you're getting a little frustrated, I feel. Person number two. I'm talking directly to Taurus's person, okay? I'm not doing the whole Taurus, your person is, okay. Um, But with this Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Hangman, High Priestess, Lovers. I mean, this you definitely feel like Taurus is like your person. You feel like Taurus is your person. Taurus is the creme de la creme. Taurus is the one that you want. Taurus is your twin flame. Taurus is your soulmate. Whatever it may be. And you are taking a long time to like think about this and really gain the perspective of that. But everything in your mind, body, and soul is telling you that Taurus is the one for you. That's what it looks like. But it seems like you're getting a little frustrated or a little impatient of something. What is that? Three of Wands in reverse? The Seven of Cups. Because the thing is that you want to put all of your chips in when it comes to Taurus, but you're not really sure that you're seeing clearly. Or for some of you, you may be wondering if this is the right option, even though everything in your body tells you that it is. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse? The Judgment in reverse. You're not, it's like your intuition is saying, this is it, this is it, this is it. But like your mind is like, no, or there could be something about this person's, about Taurus's perspectives that kind of trigger you. So you have the Ten of Wands in reverse for your feelings towards Taurus. Wow, the Nine of Wands. Okay. The Six of Wands in reverse on the Moon. I don't feel heard. Um, the Five of Cups and the World in reverse. So you feel like Taurus is holding on to some regret, or if this is like you guys are at a disconnect, you may feel that Taurus misses you and there's some kind of open-ended discussion that the two of you need to have. Or there could just be something from Taurus's past that you feel like they need to close out that they haven't yet. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you're feeling like at times this relationship is too heavy, like it's breaking your back heavy. It's like it almost needs to be, it almost feels like you need to take a breather or like a chill pill or take a couple steps backwards because it seems like you can't handle this like 10 of Wands energy. That's why it's in reverse, but the 9 of Wands is here. So it's like you still got a dog in the fight. You're still willing to fight for this. But with that 6 of Wands in reverse and the Moon, it's like you may not be feeling like a winner, or you may not feel like you're coming out on top in this relationship, or you may feel like you're not getting recognized for how hard you're fighting for the relationship, but you may just be shoving that down. Why is that 6 of Wands in reverse here? The 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like there's a refusal to express how unacknowledged you feel, or there's a refusal to express something or express some form of emotion out of pride or ego. And it's because you're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to impress Taurus, or it's like you're trying to juggle all of this stuff without being honest that something is too much, whatever that means for you. You view Taurus as the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, you still feel like they have a wounded inner child. You're very careful about what you say around Taurus. I don't know if you feel like Taurus is touchy, or Taurus is heard nervous. But you feel like at times the blockage is you not really being able to communicate what it is you're really thinking or feeling. and you feel like Taurus has a lot of love to give with that Ace of Cups. Like you feel like Taurus has so much love to give, but the problem is that you feel like they're holding on to old childhood wounds that just kind of causing them to get easily triggered, or that's causing them to kind of just go with the flow instead of taking the lead in their own life, or that's causing them to kind of shut down at times because of either a child or because of some kind of childhood wound, to be honest. So you have the star for your future energy or actions towards Taurus. So show me this. The Seven of Swords in reverse. The Emperor and the Queen of Cups. But what's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Mm. Oh. If you, okay, so I just have to say for a side note, okay, so if you're dealing with an ex, you may be honest about whatever that situation is. I'm not saying like you're cheating or you're hiding anything, but there is something that you're being honest about when it comes to like an ex or about like another person. Okay. And it could be something as, hey, listen, I shut down sometimes because my ex used to get very violent when she'd get jealous or when he'd get jealous or, you know, whatever it is, because you're trying to take the lead with that emperor there. I do feel like you're the masculine. Okay. But of course, take that as it resonates. And there's definitely a mutual love going on, and you have a lot of hope. You have a lot of hope in this, and you're willing to explore it. You're definitely willing to explore it, but you still feel with that Six of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords that Taurus is holding on to some animosity about you, or holding on to some form of animosity due to their childhood that they're still totally distraught and destroyed over. I heard daddy issues, okay, for some of you, or mommy issues, okay. So I don't know if that's for you or for Taurus, but whatever. There's something about that, but it feels like what's the point of expressing this honesty? The Two of Swords, to make peace with something, to bring balance into the connection. The Death in reverse, so you can finally release, because there's something, maybe there's something in the connection that's being delayed of some sort because there's a refusal, like something won't change within the dynamic because of something from the past. So let's see what's going to happen with the two of you. What's going to happen with these two coming from this person's perspective? Wow. Okay. Wow, folks. Wow. Okay. So Taurus, um, you feel like the second person, or you feel like your person is pursuing you with that King of Wands, but it's almost like there's an apprehension. There's either an apprehension because of a third party. Now, understand that a third party is not always, oh my God, somebody's having sex with them. Okay. It's not always that. It could be a job that's getting in the way, whatever it is. But there could be something like a third party, job, friend, lover, whatever it may be, that's getting in the way. And that's causing them to kind of fall back at times, or maybe not talk as much, or something like that, because you're feeling like this person's very attracted to you, like they want to go for it, but you also feel like there's something that's keeping them from taking the lead that they want to. I feel like with that, and you guys aren't on the same page about something either. Maybe for some of you, you want this person to be more of a leader or be more dominant in some way. Maybe that's the issue. And now I just heard In My Head by Ariana Grande. The World, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Cups. You are coming together with this person. And if you guys are in separation, it's after you have like ended some kind of cycle in regards to a child or childhood wounds. A lot of you are ending cycles in regards to your past, in regards to your wounds, etc. And you may be coming together with your person. Taurus's person, hi again. You got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. I believe that you want to give Taurus everything. I do. I believe that you want to give Taurus everything. I think that you're trying to get in emperor mode. You want to provide, you want to protect, you want to be there. You want to communicate about maybe what's not making you happy, what's not making them happy, what the issue is that's kind of screwing the relationship or the connection. And you If you guys are not in a relationship, you may be trying to get this person, you may be trying to get Taurus to be in a relationship with you, but it's like you're seeing Taurus come out of some disappointing energy and kind of come into your arms. Not to sound corny, but you guys could be, I don't know, buying a house together, getting into a relationship. 10 of Cups is like full-blown emotional fulfillment. And so you're trying to be that person for them. Advice for Taurus. Mercury. I feel like this has something to do. I feel like this has something to do with this energy. That Five of Wands and that Magician, that fixed Mercury energy. Some of you may have, if we're talking about Mercury fixed, some of you could have a Mercury in Taurus, a Mercury in Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. Okay. What about the second person advice? House 2, that's funny. Pisces person got that. And Capricorn. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, have Capricorn in your chart, blah, blah, blah. Chiron house 3. So this is about communication again, as is Mercury. There's something about some healing communication that needs to transpire between the both of you, because this is advice for the both of you. Okay, definitely something, maybe something about writing. This is also about early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, communication. There's something about childhood wounds here that really need to be discovered and dealt with if this is going to go anywhere. And I definitely feel like Taurus, I feel like your person is trying to do that for you, whether you realize it or not, at least for the Tauruses I'm talking to. This isn't your reading, then it's not your reading. But I think that for some of you, you may be needing to stick to your guns with something that you're saying. Like you may be needing to stick to your guns in regards to maybe how you communicate, or maybe you need to set up better boundaries for how you communicate, something like that. Like, I'm not saying you have to be a bully or, a bull. I'm such an idiot. But there's definitely something here about that, like needing to keep your boundaries. Taurus's person, house 2 and Capricorn. So this is very much about climbing the ladder, ambition, methodical steps, being realistic, your values, your self-worth. It's like building a life with somebody is kind of what I'm getting. But first, it's like you may need to be focused on your individual self first. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing anyway. So I feel like there's a sense of, okay, I can take care of you once I take care of me, or I'm not saying like you're going to financially support Taurus. I'm saying there's something about Taurus needing to heal some childhood wounds, and maybe you needing to heal some self-worth, self-value issues, but also needing to focus on self before you can focus on both. Because I do feel like you're trying to be a provider, protector, whatever. That's what it feels like to me. But there are some things that you need to settle within self first before you can do that. Okay. So it was an absolute pleasure, Taurus and Crosswatcher. Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a pre-recorded reading with me or a Zoom call. Those are extra fun, so make sure that you book with me there. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps. And if you'd like to follow me on my socials, I am a creative writer, so make sure that you check out my Instagram, Twitter, etc. for that information as well. I love you guys. Talk soon. Peace out.